Hey everybody, 3 Drinks Down, I'm Nate.
I'm James, and today we have Jeremy with us.
And today we have a flight.
Ooh. So recently, you might have seen our Willett 8-year weeded review. We figured, why not pit this thing up against a couple of other things? You see here, old Rip Van Winkle. This is the 2019 edition of old Rip Van Winkle, 10-year weeded product from Buffalo Trace, 107 proof. Pretty similar to Weller Antique, obviously not as available, but the same mash bill, same distillery. This is the same bottle we used in the previous video as well, so we'll see how we fare with that. And then we kind of figured, why not throw the newer Willett Pot Still in there as well to see if that weeded mash bill is actually the same from the 8-year product, also at 94 proof, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
So let's find out what we like the best. But first, before we get into it, we have another person with us like we saw on the cold intro.
Hey.
Jeremy's here with us today. He is here representing probably a ton of things, but he's also part of Eskimo Brothers Club.
Yep, Eskimo Bros Barrel Club out of Sarasota. Big whiskey group, about 1,200 to 1,500 members there that just like good bourbon and shenanigans. They're in it for the tatering.
Absolutely. So, only
all
Blanton's.
the taters. All the taters.
Before we get any further, we want to make sure that you click the subscribe button below, turn those notifications on, and of course, as always, comment below.
Nope, your hands are way too low.
Too low.
We comment up here on this show, okay?
You got it.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
Gotta like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
So we would love it if you did. Thank you so much for all your support so far.
Well, one thing I want to mention this is blind. This is completely blind. We in fact have an envelope here with all of the answers. Each of these are in fact the same for each of us. Goes 1 through 4. We do not know the order, of course. We know the bottles. We don't know the order. So
To address one more thing on that, there are numbers on the bottom, but we do not know what those numbers correspond to.
Correct.
They will be when we open the key, we'll know.
Correct.
All right, number 1.
Let's get into the nosening.
You want to go the nosening?
So number 1, yep, just confirm.
Yeah, confirm.
Uno.
Uno, dos, tres.
Swirl.
Swirl.
Forget
Gotta
to have to
swirl
swirl.
Not so aggressive, but.
Oh, hey, who are you to tell me?
The amount of swirling that you do is dependent on
Swirlage. Some people call it swirl job.
Well, I like. So all of these have had air for a little bit. So these aren't neck pours. These are
right.
air introduced bottles. So like they're ready for this.
You're right. It's become a running joke for us on the swirl, though. So
yeah,
we have to stick with it, of course. But
aggressive.
Smells pretty good.
Yep. End of show. All right.
And we're done.
Yeah.
Well, great time, guys. Thanks for having me.
See ya.
Number 2.
That was like Austin Powers, like, I will call him number 2.
Mini me.
More predominant.
Color.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You're doing some colorization.
Rosary. Very similar.
All do it at the same time.
They're all pretty much the same.
You would think one would be a little less, maybe.
Yeah.
Not that we're trying to guess anything this early. Are you A/B?
No, I'm just curious. Just curious.
Smelling.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, all right.
Number 3.
Confirming.
Oh, I smelled first. Damn it.
What the hell?
Spin it. Spin it to win it.
Bro.
Spinach, yeah.
It's just immediately.
It's my favorite so far. It's so amazing.
I'm ready to move on to number 4.
Stop it. That's not very nice, Gems.
I know, I'm not being very nice to this particular one. I wonder which one.
Ethanol.
Wonder which one it is.
I don't know.
I don't know. Number 4.
Number 4. My lucky number. This one's got a sweetness to it.
Yeah, this one for me, since we've gone through all 4, this one for me, I've pushed forward with number 1.
This is the most unique of the 4, I think, in a good way.
Do that. This one's a little bit ahead. Everyone's
You know.
The 3 for us, like, nah.
Yeah. I don't know if you catch this in the shot, but we've done the horse race after the first initial smell. And so far, there's a clear tail end Charlie in this race.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what it is. I'm very curious.
I don't know.
Kind of have an idea.
These ones are very similar, 1 and 4.
Yeah, 1 and 4 to me stuck out because of the sweetness. 2 had a sweetness too, but
2's got a different, like, it smells more powerful.
Yeah. One and two are pretty similar, though. 4 is definitely the most unique. And actually, I think it's my favorite.
I think I'm pulling more oak off 1 and 2. 4 is straight sweet.
I still get kind of like grape almost unanimously across the board, minus number 3. I do get a grapiness on a lot of these.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's
four's really taking
nice.
I'm gonna have a photo finish if we stopped right now between 1 and 4.
Now for me, I can't figure out if I like 1 or 2 better.
That's what
This is a straight free for all, and I love it.
Yeah, we went from.
I love everything about this.
So have you noticed? Do you more so go with one nostril than the other?
I try to purposely.
I try to go with both, but I feel like I'm always like just. Like,
Are you left nostril dominant?
I'm right dominant.
Oh,
yeah,
right-handed.
It ended with us loving the number 4. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
Day, sir.
Yeah,
I'll be out.
Yeah, sorry.
These are basically neck and neck for me. I literally can't choose which one I like better.
Where are you at? 1 and 4?
1 and 2 to me are like so similar.
Try 3 again. You know, it really.
really gets you in the crawl. It just gets there.
It's just right there. Yep, you're good. Still there.
Yep.
Hi. Just hang out.
That's gonna be hilarious if it's not worth it.
It got a little.
Here's your
better.
old Rip.
It got a little better, I feel like, as it's opened up a little bit.
Oh, my grape detector is going off a little bit more on certain one. So
Grape detector.
Oh, we're gonna have to be careful not to cross streams here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 4 is my favorite. 1 and 2 are basically neck and neck for me, and I don't know, 3 is just it's not terrible. I think in the scheme.
2 has fallen back.
It's
3 is still the laggard.
I feel like 1 is young, just in its nose. Like it's just not that complex.
The oak isn't.
It's not there yet. So that's where it's leading me to believe that's younger than.
But I don't mind
2, and I think they're similar.
But I don't mind it.
No, that's where like there's so many similarities, but you get depth.
They're so similar.
But then 4 just pumps the gas
So,
to the flow.
I could ask you a question, I guess.
Please do.
So do you think then, based off of noses alone, do you think that this is 107 Old Rip?
Oh, don't answer that. No. Don't give it away.
I'm thinking things
Yeah.
in my head. I don't want to say it yet.
Because that's where your conversation kind of alluded there, unless you think that this is Pot Still, which would be the youngest of the 4 here, I think. So
that's a tough pickle. I don't want to lead anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lead anybody on this.
Yeah.
They smell very different, but they smell the same. Same.
Ooh, 3 is starting to give us a little more. 3 is starting to give us a little more character. There's a little minty maybe potentially out of it.
Definitely a sharp herbality there.
Herbal minty. Fair. Yeah. That could be tipping us a wee bit.
Yeah, I think we kind of already knew what it was.
Well, you guys can be surprised, I bet.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So we've gone through and you guys have seen us just smelling like wild, like crazy, but let's give some more constructive thoughts for you. Jeremy, what do you think?
So you can tell they are weeded. Like you get that nose out of it. One of them does have like a little bit of mintiness to it, which just throws me off a little bit, but like 2 of them smell like they're young. Like they're just not aged, they're not oaked, they're just starting that whole process, but you can tell how similar they are. Number 4 jumped out big to me. Like from the 3 of them, like that one's got a sweetness and a complexity to it that just makes me want to take a sip, which I'm not allowed to yet. So it's mildly painful to just be able
no
to
sip for you.
No sip on me.
No.
But I like the nose off of this one. It gives a real floral nature to me. There's some depth. Like it's just none of them. So like 3 like stings the nostrils. Yeah, it's got an ethanolness to it that I'm just not.
Yeah, I feel like typically with like herbs and mint and things like that, you're looking at rye.
Yeah.
But
none of these are.
None of these are rye. So what's up with that?
It's intriguing.
What the hell is up with that?
What is?
I don't know. What is up with that? Yeah, that was weird about midway through. It's when I picked it up.
Yeah.
It's not huge. It's not big.
No.
It's, but it's definitely there. If you on 1 and 2, and actually I have a favorite between the 2 on the nose. 2 started falling back more and more for me. I didn't mind the youthiness of number 1 so much, to be honest with you. And it was just that sometimes that fresher woodiness can actually come across better than the nose. I'm curious because when I detect that, typically it falls in reverse for the taste.
Really?
Where like the youth comes through and I don't like it as much. So we'll see.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
I get sweetness out of 2 and 4 the most. Like it's giving me like a little sugary nose, like we were kind of discussing earlier, like a confectionery, sugary, like kind of sweetness.
4 is incredible
4
on the nose. It is incredible. I just don't want
that one to me like is a clear winner. Like if I had to pick my favorite kid, it's easy to do. That one. Just off the
number 4.
How many children do you have?
1. 4.
There we go.
Exactly, he's my favorite kid.
We do have 4 children here in front of us in theory, though. So yeah.
Oh, this is torture.
Yeah.
This is really bad. Like you would think, like, and it's very clear. Obviously, we have something in our minds about what one of them is,
I know.
Yeah.
and maybe the other one. But then there's 2. You're kind of like,
Yeah.
all right.
Intriguing.
I'm with you on 1 and 2 there. I think I gotta agree that 1 is definitely younger than 2, especially as it opened up a bit. I don't know which one I like more. I think they're still really similar. Just kind of a toss up for me.
Let's get into taste of these things. Let's go.
Yes.
All right, number 1. Okay.
Feel like my brain's processing like
right.
Which one is this? Like after memories of these 4.
I'm trying to like pull. That's an interesting point. I'm trying to like pull my thought process out of that.
Out of it?
Like, what am I enjoying? What am I liking?
Well,
here?
yeah.
It's hard though. You're 100% right.
I feel like once I go through the 4, then my brain goes into which do I like more. Like right now, it's just trying to
Figure out
deduce which is which.
Yeah. That one didn't come across as youthy as I
I was
thought it would.
literally just about to say, I was like, this is actually not that young. I think.
Yeah.
So, I won't say it's old, but it definitely didn't come across like the nose had more of that fresher, lighter, a little less refined oak. And to me, it was a lot more enjoyable than I was expecting.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
That's
Kind of dominated, the finish dominated by vanilla for me. Not in a bad way, but.
Big vanilla.
no burn.
No. No. I do think this is probably a 107 proof, though.
Foreshadowing.
That vanilla is just sitting right on the top.
That's the only thing that hangs out. It's just
coating everything.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's intriguing.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm mad at it.
Yeah.
That's all we have to say about that.
But we liked it.
And it is strange that there's not much any more complexity popping.
No, it's really that's it.
I could think a little and say maybe there's a touch of cinnamon there, but it's not. It's so
mono
faint.
flavor to that. Like it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels rounded though. Is that a safe word to say? You guys would agree with that?
I'm rounded.
We're all a little rounded.
it's fair.
Number 2.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Hey there. How are you?
How you doing?
How's it going?
That's got some bubblegumness to it.
Yeah. There's a little baby grape in there too. Just a little baby.
I have a really good idea of what that is.
Well, don't tell her.
I'm not gonna say anything. Am I right? Guys, can you tell me, am I right?
Are you gonna tell us?
Are
Tell
you?
us in the comments which if we got it right now.
Oh, he went. Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what I think that is
like
as well.
that.
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
That's nice.
Nice.
All right. So, any other particular notes of interest on that one?
Like that one gives a good ride from like initial mouth to like the mid palate and then like that lingering like finish.
I don't think the finish is ridiculously long. Though.
It's not long, but it sits more on like the jowls to me.
Oh, agree. Yeah, you got the edge of tongue back.
It's really not super long. There's definitely a good amount of oak here.
There's a little pop of heat at the end.
There is, for sure.
Which I dig.
A small amount of grape. I get caramel corn too, as well. Not that.
Oh, are you trying to foreshadow?
Nah, maybe.
Oh.
Are you?
I don't know.
Oh, are you vacillating between the grape and corn?
Perhaps. No, it's actually more dominated for that corn this time for me.
Carn.
Carn.
right.
It's carn.
Ooh. Take
TikTok.
just a touch of water. We'll do that later. Anyway,
We'll get back into that.
took a touch of water in my mouth after that, and it really.
Number 3.
Trace.
Yeah. Alrighty.
That's nutty.
Oh wow.
Oh boy.
It's like straight peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is very
With a little chocolate coating.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad.
If you told me that we were picking like a candy bar or whatever, I'd be like, okay.
That's like a Heath bar. Like what?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I was not expecting that.
Me neither.
like a granola bar, actually.
Yeah.
It is actually super granola.
Yeah. That does taste like a
Peanut butter
granola
like a
bar.
Quaker,
Granola bar.
well, we can't probably say brand names. Like these soft granola bars.
Breakfast bar.
That's actually pretty good.
I did not expect that out of these four.
I know, we were dogging it so hard on the nose.
I'm so confused right now.
This is the only one that's
Well, it
throwing me
tastes
out
like
pretty
there's a
hard.
sweetness to it, too.
It does.
There's a bigger plume of sweetness out of that.
Come on, man. What is that?
Oh, dude.
I love that they know, and...
You fuckers.
Beep.
Oh, crap. That was unexpected.
That was very unexpected.
I like that one a lot.
Son of a biscuit.
I kind of hope that's what I think it is. I guess I'll go buy a bottle.
It has a 21 date code, just so you know.
Right. Number 4.
Final.
4.
Our favorite on the note. Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Oh, hey. Who's back?
This has changed remarkably
Who's back?
since I smelled it earlier. What the fuck?
There's a smell that's
does.
back. Guess who's back?
Grape.
I got to clear. I still feel like that
Okay.
granola's sitting.
Well, that came
Okay.
across really grainy.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Now. Wow.
Sorry, you haven't tasted it yet. I'm so sorry.
No, I did, and I felt like I still had 3.
Are you getting,
Lingering.
like, you're eating grain?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's bad. Wow. Okay. That changes everything.
I've got to re-sip water in between that.
Okay. I feel excellent. I think I know exactly what everything is.
But that's not quite the point.
I know.
But out of what, like, so...
Oh, the corn on that one.
It's
strong.
But, like, not nutty, like...
No, ear corn.
Sweet
like,
ear
yeah.
corn, like super ear, like...
Yeah, just corn.
Wow.
I mean, and a little bit of wheat.
Yeah, I could see you pulling a stalk of wheat and just...
Touch.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the wheat's up front. And then the corn just, like,
My ring.
resonates in the mouth, like, completely.
It's trash.
Wow.
Before we come back down the waterfall, my ranking has changed.
It has.
Ridiculously.
Dramatically.
Yeah.
Dramatically, sir? Dramatically.
Yes, dramatically. Like one of the horses has just stopped to take a dump. So
Rome's just gonna get shot right now.
Jesus. Broke its leg. It's not doing good.
it's actually not bad. It's just it stopped to take a dump.
Wow.
I just can't believe that was our favorite nose.
I know.
And then going back to it, holy shit, changed the nose, and then the flavor was just.
I don't see your horses. I'm showing my horses.
Sorry.
Is there not enough room on the table for that one?
Yeah, this is all the way back here. Fuck, I don't even remember this one now.
2 and 1.
Yeah.
They are really similar.
So I kind of have this tiny. This is intentional. There's a tiny gap between 1 and 3, and 2 and 1 are kind of being the breakaways for me.
This is it for me, I think.
3. All right.
3. Yeah, I love that granola. That was sick. Unfortunately, now I know I can't buy this bottle.
If you're right, assuming you're correct,
Definitely can't buy this bottle.
he's really getting into this.
Sorry.
This is like for all of them being weeded and 2 of them with the same mash bill.
They're
Well, two
Well, two
like
are
two
each,
like 2
right?
pairs.
right. 2 pairs.
2 each, 2
in
pairs.
Yeah. They're all remarkably different except for 1 and 2, which I feel like are the closest in my opinion. But they're different
Which
enough.
wouldn't that be wild if they were two separate houses?
Right. Yeah.
They're not probably in my mind. I guess.
I don't think they are either, but
So 2 and 3 like are very different,
they are very
but
different.
very good.
3 was unexpected.
Yeah.
Just completely unexpected on the taste, and maybe like people are looking at it and be like, "You should have known, dummy." But guess what?
So as Jeremy just alluded to, we're going to go back down the river. We're going to taste these back from 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get into it.
Just briefly, just cause.
Quick.
Man, 4 still sucks. Sorry.
Now, James.
No, not bad. Like
Now, James, there's a
But wait
place
a
for
minute,
it.
it's still there.
There's.
That's got like, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
I think it has a time and place.
Does it?
Maybe. Cocktail?
What'd you call me? All right, we beat that up enough. Let's move
Moving
on.
on.
3 drinks down.
Oh.
See what I did there? I'm so funny.
This is technically 4 drinks, Nate?
Son of a biscuit. 3 dudes drinking down. Boom.
3 dudes down. Wait.
Wait a minute. No.
Wait.
Pull that one.
Wow, the sound
that
pad
would-
still works, so I could
Get
actually
rid
put
of that.
those in if I wanted to.
I like it, man. This is unique.
Hell yeah. That is the
A
shit.
little more cologne on that coming back.
Nah, it's still granola to me. I agree to disagree.
Back to the deuce.
Number 2.
Oh man, the nose is way sweet.
Yeah, it's very corn.
That's
It's very grape,
caramel
very
corn,
grape Cape corn. It's exactly. Yeah.
They are who we thought they were.
That's nice. That's just nice.
It's really good, man. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. It's man.
I have a good idea.
That flavor was really grape dominated to me.
But
yes.
Yeah.
Which,
well, see, this is where it gets unique. Like, palates are different. People like different things. Some people love rye. Some people like wheated. Some people like 4-grain. So it all depends on what you like.
I think it's safe to say most people like wheat, or at least the idea of wheat.
The idea of it.
Right.
You did miss one of the wheated ones. Makers.
I thought about cask. Cask.
They have some that are like 107-ish to 108-ish.
The issue is you can't put a makers in here with the staves because it's so different. It's so different. You can't.
Well, we could have done a 46.
It could have 46.
46 cast strings. The only thing we could have done, right? Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll bring a winners.
One is coming around for me. Man, it just depends on the sip for both of these to me. Like, I don't know. Like, this last one was super grape dominated, and now this one is way more like sweeter caramelly.
This one,
I would lean towards this one now, but I don't know.
This one gives me like a daily drinker vibe. Like, I would not be mad drinking this daily.
I am confused a little.
I don't know that you'd be able to drink this daily.
No, not unless you live in a different state.
Yeah.
Well, is that foreshadowing? I guess.
I don't think you can drink this one.
No, I can't drink that one.
Mine.
One we can drink all the time. The other we have to get from other states. And the 2, good luck.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay, well.
Okay, yeah, that was a good trip down the river there.
Old river. That was nice.
All right, so let's talk about our preferences here. What order would you put these in?
Jeremy?
For me, I really like. No, shut up.
I really like corn.
No, I like
the
2.
band or the fruit or not
Yes.
fruit.
So to me,
A guy?
it goes 2, 3, 1, 4.
Whoa.
2, 3, 1.
Whoa.
4.
2, 3, 1, 4.
For me.
What?
I know.
That's crazy. Okay, I think I was initially 3, 2, 1, 4. I think I'm 3, 1, 2, 4 now. It's pretty close between 1 and 2.
I am 2, 1, 3, 4.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, we're all different. This is cool.
Well, about
minus the 4. The 4.
The 2, yeah. 4 is always working. So
Let me AB 1 and 3 again. I mean, that's. I think that's the real question for me.
I just love this granola thing.
It's very. That's unique.
It's super cool.
I can't pick another bourbon that has tasted as granola bar-y to me.
It's super peanut buttery, man.
It is ridiculously unique, but
This reminds me of some
and it's
Creeks
great.
that I had. Like,
I think there's only one here that I'd be like, meh. But
yeah,
That's why I don't. So that to me alone helps me figure out where this is from, because one distillery has such variance and like widespread changes in each barrel. One of them does here out of these 2 distilleries.
well, they're all batched though.
They are batched, but still, when it's batched, like they still have a similar profile. This jumps out like, and it's like an outlier from what it normally possibly is.
I mean, it's only one of 2 things on the table.
Yep.
Right, yeah, there are only 2 distilleries.
I'm brilliant, right? I'm brilliant. Look at that. Yeah.
Only 2 distilleries here.
Nailed it.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
2.5 ounces deep, and we're still getting knowledge out of this head.
Meanwhile, they're looking at us like, wow, you guys are really
You guys are dumb. All right, so what we're going to do in guessing is we're going to go down the line, each bottle. When we point to the one and talk about it, we are going to guess with our fingers which pour we thought it was.
So it'll be up to you to watch us and see what number we're putting in. And then we're going to open the envelope.
Make sure you guys, everybody kind of put your fingers towards the camera.
Yep.
Do the Iron Man. All right.
All right, so Willett
Starting
Pot
off.
Still on 3. 3, 2, 1. It's pretty unanimous. We all think that number 4 is in fact Willett Pot Still. I don't know how it's not, with how thin it is. It's clearly the lowest proof as far as the Kentucky Hug, and it's the outlier of the 4 rather. You know, it's got some weird notes to it that you wouldn't expect. It is interesting. Again, I have alluded to. We loved the nose early.
We did,
and then as soon as it opened up, as we came back to this, completely different for me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just, that I think that kind of goes back to what we had talked about before in previous episodes, where it's like, let this stuff sit, like hang out with this stuff, because it does change and it is different,
I mean, you're welcome that we came back down the river.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Gotta hop on that boat.
Just hop on that boat.
Speaking of hopping on the boat, let's get to Weller 107.
Oh, man.
You guys ready for this one?
No.
You guys ready for this one?
I'm in.
Okay. On 3. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Nate and I are aligned that number 2 is in fact Weller 107, but Jeremy over here thinks that number 1, which is a fair guess. I was between these two the whole time.
I'm stuck a little.
Okay, so either he's right or we're right. This is how it's going to shake out, because now we know. Now we know kind of where things are going.
Will we agree with the last two?
That's true.
That's really the question. So
Right. Okay. All right. So now here comes the hard part, in my opinion.
Yes.
These last two.
Yeah.
Old Rip Van Winkle, 2019. Is it oxidized? Is it a little different? I don't know. Which one do we think it is? On 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Nate and I are 100% aligned then.
Wow.
So Jeremy thinks that number 2, which we thought was 107, is actually Old Rip, which makes sense, right?
This might be our last YouTube show.
Well, that leaves it to where you guys believe.
We all think we think that number 1 is Willett, we did, and then he thinks that number 3 is because it's different, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It makes sense. So again, we just tasted both of these bottles,
and I haven't
so we
tasted,
have a little bias, and he's tasted this bottle, right?
Not in a while.
Not in a while, but still. So for me, my whole thought here was 3 was the only one that was super different, besides the proof here with 4, so that was obvious. So that's why I went with that, and I just kind of went with what I had tasted before on the other 2, which was either caramel corn and grape dominant, which was clearly number 2 for me, which leads me to my bottle of 107.
Yeah.
And then 1 was that kind of bounce between both. And in preference here, 3 is clearly my favorite, but does Old Rip taste like that normally? I don't really think so.
I don't think so either. From what I remember drinking that bottle, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were pulling this apart, as we're pulling it apart, I'm sitting here thinking like, so this tastes older, but it's a bottle that, so we talk about all the time on the channel, like neck pours, whatever, wherever you land on it, air time in bottles is important.
Oxidization is real,
That
guys.
bottle's 2 years old.
Yeah.
Right. And so
which is not like the oldest, but still, it's enough time to have oxidation set in with how much has been taken out.
You want to be careful how much you say, because if it's not, you're wrong.
True. I mean, I could
What
be
I've
wrong
noticed
here.
with oxidization, though, it usually flattens it.
True.
I haven't seen it
change the flavor.
tweak.
Doesn't make it rounded.
I haven't seen it change the flavor to make it like a completely different profile. I've seen it just flatten out.
Right. Yeah.
To me. Unless bacteria or something.
Well, there is something that we could look at.
Let's see. I am
The
so
envelope,
intrigued.
please.
All right, Jeremy, will you do the honors?
Happily.
Please.
All right.
So where's our, hold on, let's recap for people. We have disagreement with.
We have disagreements with these 2.
Mostly,
actually,
it's these 3 technically, right?
Yeah.
So we all agreed that this was.
We all thought number 4 was.
And this, thank you so much. Just again. So Jeremy provided the bottle of the ORVW today. So thank you so much.
He's a big
pleasure.
baller. Yeah.
And this was the whole point, was we wanted to bring something in. 2 reasons why. We didn't really explain this at the top. Let's go back to it real quick. Because this is an 8-year product. This is a 10-year product. They are both also MSRP elevated. So we wanted to do that. That was our whole point here, was to say, we know what the other ones bring to the table. Well, let's put them all together and see what happens.
Yeah, we really felt like these were going to be a great match as far as, like, obviously we have 2 different distilleries,
different,
right? We have really similar proofs across the board, except for the pot still, but the pot still was included because we wanted to find out if that weeded profile was going to be the same, and clearly it was not.
No.
Clearly it was not.
All right, so we agreed, you and I agreed that we thought that the 107 was the same.
No, James and I are in a
we're
complete
100%
agreement.
aligned here.
Which one did we agree on? I thought
we all agreed on the pot
still. The only thing we agreed on was the pot
The only thing we
still.
all agreed on was the pot still.
Oh no, did we agree on 2?
No, you and I did. We both.
No, I was with him the whole time. So I was with him.
2 is 107.
Copycat.
2 is 107.
Well, I mean, we put our hands up at the same time.
We did.
Same.
Here we go. What do we got? What do we got?
I mean, I was kicking James. All right, here we go. Ready?
So number 1 was Weller 107.
Well, Jeremy's right then. Jeremy's right.
Well, our channel is done. Thanks, everyone.
Number 2 was Old Rip. Number 3 was Willett Small Batch.
Wow.
Number 4 was Pot Still. What up, baby?
The undisputed
Bing
champion
bong.
here. We thank you for coming
That
on the
was-
show and ruining us.
I'm sorry.
No, that was amazing.
Wow.
That happens.
That
Okay, I'll take the L.
I
It's
thought
fine.
the oxidization really had me like, I'm like, oh damn.
I was like really thinking that was changing it.
It's actually polite to let the guest win, right? So I mean, that's how that works, right?
This is completely like none of
Yeah.
this knew this.
No.
Nate's wife, she took care of all of this for us. Like this is.
Yeah, it's clearly not our handwriting. If you look
Yeah,
at
this,
it, you
I
can show them.
can't. I write like a child.
Yes,
that's not happening.
Same here.
Wow.
I don't even know if I know how to write anymore. I type so much.
Nice
So
work, buddy.
good job. He killed it on this, but at the end of the day, you realize one of them stuck out clearly. So
Man,
that's
that
where
really was
Yay.
super good and really, really, really different from our previous episode.
That's
right.
crazy.
So now go back to what you ranked these. Remember what you ranked these?
I do. 3 was my favorite.
Yeah. So that was
Willett.
which Willett?
Two of my favorite.
I know. I'm kidding. There was 2 Willets.
I think I went 2, 1, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And you went
2. No, I think you went 2, 3, 1, 4.
2, 3, 1, 4. Then you went 2, 1,
2,
3,
1,
4.
3, 4. Yeah.
Yep.
I went 3, 1, 2, 4, which is hilarious to me.
So what's wild is I just put that bottle third.
I called one. I'm like, that's a daily drinker that we can't get.
Right.
And that's fantastic.
That's
You
pretty
did.
amazing.
You did.
We've been 3 drinks down, and this is a flight for you.
I love it.